Good morning, boys and girls. We're going to continue reading nonfiction books today. Our teaching point is I can remember nonfiction books by retelling facts. A fact is real information you find in your nonfiction books. A fact in our chart is that ladybugs are insects. That is real and true. A fact can be proven to be true or false. An opinion is just something that you think. So sometimes when we're reading our books, we might say what we think, maybe like a ladybug is pretty or something like that. But a fact is something that you can prove is true. Like you can prove that a ladybug is an insect because it is. It's a bug. Okay, let's keep going. Today I want to teach you that good readers remember books by retelling facts. Facts are true information that we learn when reading nonfiction books. Readers, now that you've been learning so much from your books, you're ready to be the teachers. Retelling is when you tell someone what happened in the book or summarize the book. You tell them the most important parts and details. Retelling nonfiction books is different than retelling a fiction book because when you read a nonfiction book, you read it in a different way. It has a table of contents, and it can also help you to point the way to all of your pages. The charts, photos, and facts, they help you learn as well. The bold words, headings, and index, these things all help you and they all make it easy to retell. When you're going to tell someone facts you learn, you're retelling your book. So let's start reading our nonfiction book about ladybugs and retell some facts that we learned. So ladybugs. Colors. Look, there's a ladybug. It is red with black spots. If I look at this real picture, I notice that a ladybug does have black spots and that it is red because this is a real picture. There are about 5,000 kinds of ladybugs. Some are yellow and black. Some are black and orange. I can tell by looking with my eyes at this nonfiction picture in my book that ladybugs can be yellow and black and some can be black and orange. That's a good fact. Ladybugs have 4 wings. 2 are hard and shiny, 2 are soft and clear. Wow, I never knew that before. That's a new fact that I learned from this book, and I can retell it later. Ladybugs have 6 legs. They make stinky goo. It keeps hungry animals away. Wow, that's something I never knew. You can learn so much from reading your nonfiction books and by pointing and looking at the pictures as you're reading, so you can retell them later, all these facts. Lunch. 2 antennae smell food. Most ladybugs eat small bugs. I like how this picture has a label and it shows me the antennae in the picture. Ladybugs are helpers. They eat pests. Pests hurt plants. Wow, I never knew that ladybugs were helpers. By reading this page in my book, I can retell someone this fact that ladybugs are helpers. Growing up, a ladybug lays tiny eggs. She hides them under a leaf. A bumpy larva comes out of each egg. It grows. It sheds its skin. Wow, I never knew that before about ladybugs. I did not know that they shed their skin. That's a really good fact to retell. The larva makes a case. Inside, it turns into an adult. It flies away. Goodbye. Wow, I learned so many facts from my nonfiction book, real things that I can retell to someone. So now let's retell some facts that we learned while we were reading. A fact I remember and can retell is a ladybug is red with black spots. I remember when I read page 4 in my book that I read about this. I looked at the picture and I noticed that a ladybug is red with black spots. That's a really good fact I can retell. I can also think of more facts to retell. I also remember that ladybugs have 6 legs. Wow, I remember on page 10, I read that ladybugs have 6 legs. Wow, I remember this so good because I read it and now I can go retell it to someone. So boys and girls, your activity for reading workshop today is I want you to go and read a nonfiction book and retell some facts that you learned from your book. So while you're reading, try to remember important facts in your nonfiction book that you can retell. You can draw about it and then you can write about it. I can't wait to see all of your work.